there, Internet. This is Cubby and Steven here with your video game news this week. We have some 720 rumors, we have some Battlefield 3 news.
And we've got my E3 wrap-up, so let's get this started.
Woo-woo! Bit of news that came out is a little bit of a rumor. Crytek, the people behind the Crysis 2 engine, which is one of the most beautiful game engines right now, they kind of leaked a little info on the Xbox 720. I don't know if you guys have heard about this rumored next-gen console. Xbox is supposed to take over the 360, obviously. Yeah, what do you? I don't know what to think of it. Really, it's really early.
I think it's way too early.
I don't think it's too early. I think it's early to be talking about it. I don't think it should have been announced.
I just feel there's so much potential with the 360. I mean, Kinect just came out. It's this brand new thing. You can still explore, and I feel like even with the 360, you haven't reached your maximum potential. So it's a little annoying to put out a new console to me.
I'm not a game developer. I don't really know that much about computers besides turning it on and typing in a website.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. But I don't know. I think the Xbox 360 might be tapped out. Might be.
I feel like we're not even close, man.
No?
I mean, if you look at when games were made, like the original games for the 360.
Oh, dude, you can't play those anymore.
And look at ones coming out.
The Xbox 360 hasn't been pushed far enough at
That's
all.
what I mean. Like, the graphics are good, but every time a new game comes out, they only get better.
Exactly.
And I feel like you haven't even
How do you
reached
know
the
that they
potential
haven't pushed it to the limit, though? I mean, did you see that Arkham City cinematic? I mean,
it looks incredible.
It looked lifelike. It looked like real people.
But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you can only go up from there. And especially with the Kinect just coming out.
Yeah, that's one thing. The Kinect needs to.
You're putting it out, and people are buying it for the 360, and I know it'll be compatible for the 720, but it's like this brand new thing you got, and I feel there's just worlds you could explore before needing another console to come out.
Especially since they should have done what they were originally going to do, was they were going to put in an own processing chip into the Kinect so it could actually handle HD games. Instead, they took out the processing chip so it would be cheaper, and now all the games that come out on Kinect look horrible in comparison to the other ones. What they should be doing is improving what they have already instead of trying to make something new. They could make the games so much better that they have now, but instead they're just going to make a new system to be able to make more money.
Nah, I don't know. It's probably for more money, but most people that have Kinect, most people that are playing it, the audience that they're really targeting aren't gamers.
But that's what they're trying to now. If you're not a gamer,
they don't care. They just want to dance around and have a good time and make fun of each other with their family.
Think about it from the perspective of, and the only reason I'm arguing about even putting out the 720 is, my wallet. Like, take it from people who aren't gamers. You go out, you buy the Kinect for you and your family, and you get these games, and everyone's having fun and doing all this stuff. And then in a year, it's, oh, well, there's a new console out, so we're not going to be putting out games anymore for this. You're going to have to upgrade. That's
if you think about
that's annoying from both perspectives.
If you think about it, they're talking
especially when games are $60 a pop.
True, but if you think about it, this is the first real rumor that we're hearing about it. Apparently, Crytek was actually they have they're developing Time Splitters 4 for the 720, and they were showing it behind closed doors. And it was probably just some computer images or whatever. They didn't have a console to work with. I wouldn't think so, but it's probably going to be another 2 years till this thing's out, a year and a half at least.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be announcing it at the next E3, and who knows even then if they will officially do it or what.
I really hope they take their time with this. Like, I'd say my window is 2 years from now. I would be okay with the 720, because I feel at that point you have definitely tapped out everything you do with the 360.
You've tapped the crap out of it.
And same with Kinect. But I just feel there's so much potential.
I don't think in 2 years Kinect will be completely tapped out. It'll be tapped out for 360.
That's what I mean.
It'll be amped up, and we'll probably have a different version of Kinect by the time the 720 comes out.
Absolutely.
And it'll keep rolling. But the way technology moves nowadays, we kind of had to expect it.
We got some disappointing news about Nintendo's new Zelda game. At E3, it was shown off in 1080p, so everybody's like, okay, it's going to come out on Wii U, it's going to look beautiful. Not so much. They upgraded it to look in 1080p for the show. Really, it's going to be coming out on just the base Wii, and so it's not going to be that pretty, which is really disappointing. I thought they were going to do like they did with the last one, the Twilight Princess, which originally was going to be for GameCube, and then they boosted up the graphics like crazy to put it onto the Wii. But then, not so much. It actually is just going to be base Wii graphics. They just did that for the show, which is kind of like a yank and pull tease kind of thing if you ask me, but at least the game should still be good. So we've got some Battlefield 3 news. So there's going to be DLC day 1, right at the opening. But the problem is it's nothing like that people would actually want. Well, I mean, people will want it, but it's got some bad news with it because it's stuff like an early access to a shotgun, a sniper suppressor, stuff that you can earn in the game, but if you're able to unlock it right away, you kind of got an advantage.
It's an advantage.
Yeah.
It definitely is an advantage.
Then what is the point in playing the game to like earn these things? That's
yeah, it's a
half
challenge.
of the fun.
People are going to be there. If you start the game, 3 months into it being released, there's going to be some like, top level people that have all the weapons unlocked already, and they're going to be owning you. Yeah. So you have to fight, and you have to figure out how to beat them.
Exactly, but at the same time, the more you play, the more
the better you get, the more experience you get. That's the whole reason you play these games constantly.
I feel like this is just the first step to being like, oh hey, you know how in Modern Warfare if you do like this many kill shots in a row, you get like the machine gun, the helicopter machine gun. Instead, 99-cent charge, helicopter machine gun at the side of the game.
It's just like I hate that because when someone gets a Huey or something, you're done.
If you get it in a care package, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
If you get it yourself, you're freaking out. You're texting your friends. You're like, I just got a Huey on freaking Scrapyard, and oh my God, I raped everyone.
Yeah. See, there's a huge difference there where you have to work for all your achievements and stuff, as opposed to just downloading it for a price and then just camping out and just sniping people.
It takes out the core fun of a game. It makes me think like, what if this happened back in old arcades? Like it's just like, or old like style Nintendo games where it's just like, oh hey, we can beat Super Mario if we just do some charges. It's like, no, the part of it was the fun, the
and
challenge.
You totally get to have the feather all leveled.
Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness. It's like, no, that takes away the core fun of the game. The fun of the game is the challenge leading up to it. And then when you get there, you're like, oh, I'm a badass!
And
not only the suppressor, the shotgun, that's early access to a shotgun, but also you get like fletchet ammo, which is like even more powerful. That's stupid. And you also get exclusive light machine gun, which I think is a bigger deal than the suppressor. The suppressor, will hide you if you're a sniper or whatever, but if you have that light machine gun and you're the only one that has it,
that's true.
you can do some damage.
You can mow down people, which is just, it's ridiculous. I mean, DLC should be something that doesn't limit other people while enhancing you. It should be something that makes your game more fun, but doesn't take away, like give you an extra advantage or take away from other people's gameplay. And this, I feel like it's taking away from other people's gameplay.
I think DLC on a Battlefield type game and on a first-person shooter like Battlefield or Call of Duty, I think it'd work if you got like vehicles.
Yeah.
Like they're talking about putting vehicles in Modern Warfare 3 and I think Battlefield as well. You can do those. Vehicles or maps or things like that.
Yeah,
that
maps
should
is
be
the perfect
available.
idea of DLC because it's like, yeah, you're thinking, oh man, that sucks because it should be free or it should just come out with it. But of course, they're going to try and earn their money, and that's a perfect way without giving somebody an advantage that
you got to support it. They got to patch it. They got to keep updating it. They got to keep doing.
They got to earn their money somehow with the used game market the way it is. So it's a perfect way for them to make their money without cheating somebody else. But this, I feel, is cheating other people. If you're somebody who's just like, I'm finally able to buy a game. I finally got enough money for it, and now the game's not fun anymore because I don't have any more money. It's just, it doesn't seem fair.
It takes away from it.
But that's Battlefield 3 news.
Let us know what you think. Leave us some comments.
That's it for video game news this week. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure to comment on the videos because we want to hear your opinion.
Your thoughts.